So Stuart, just looking back to Saturday, a gritty, dug-in professional performance, obviously to get the win against Brackley, how pleasing was that?
Oh, really pleasing. I think it's my most pleasing win for us as a management team. We've showed a real side that I think a lot of people from the outside looking in, because the way that we pass the ball and we dominate and we're a footballing team, will probably say that when the pitches start getting a bit bad and a bit churned up and the weather conditions are not quite great, would our results change and would it have an effect on us? And I looked this weekend, it's really pleasing it didn't. I think it was a tough game. We worked the ball really well at times into wide areas, but then couldn't dribble because the pitch was too heavy, especially on the far left side with Noobs. It was very tough conditions, but we showed great character and great resilience to come out of there with 3 points.
And I guess sometimes it's easy to be humble, but a sign of a very top team and a very good team, when we can go there in places like that in the weather and grind out those wins, similar to the Braintree victory.
Yeah, I think it's a real good sign for us. It's a sign that we've got a group of players that want to roll their sleeves up no matter what the conditions and no matter what the game throws at them. And I think we've showed a great belief as well now that if we go behind, we have that real belief within the group that we can come back and win a game of football. And I think it's a big trait for us to have.
And obviously 5 wins in a row now in the league and in all competitions. How often do you look back and look and assess the run that we've been on, or is it always about the next game?
Always about the next game. I think what the winning games of football, it breeds confidence, it breeds mentality about the place, and that's on and off the pitch. And I think you really feel it now with the fan base, that even when we do go behind, they really get behind the guys because they know that they're going to give everything to try and score and try and win a game of football. I think that's what it breeds. It breeds confidence within the group. Like the lads have come in this week, they're bouncing into training, they can't wait for the next game. We've got to be consistent in our message that we're delivering, and it's always about the next game. It's the most important game of the season now for us, Aldershot at home. We're excited to be back in front of our fans. We love playing here because the atmosphere here is incredible, and the lads really appreciate it, and they perform to such a high level in front of our home fans.
There was a couple of absentees on Saturday at Brackley. How is everyone looking ahead of this weekend?
We're getting there slowly but surely. Bodies are starting to come back. Callum Howell was on the grass today with us, but there's protocols in place. So hopefully next week, the following week, he'll start be back in with the balls and stuff. Ollie Banks was on the grass today running, which was really pleasing, and next week I think he'll start getting introduced and drip fed into some of the training sessions of non-contact. So yeah, really pleasing for us to start getting the bodies back as well, and hopefully have those headaches again that we had in previous weeks.
Some more team news as well. Young Zach Johnson joins us on loan from Sunderland on a short-term loan deal. Some good experience as well, just for his age. What will he add to the group?
I think he's got an unbelievable mentality for such a young lad. He's a leader. He goes on the pitch. He gives absolutely everything. He's got a real chance of having a successful career. He came on loan with us at Notts County, and he was excellent there. And we'd like to thank Sunderland for loaning him us till Jan. But look, it's exciting to have someone of his level joining York at this stage of the season, and it just breeds competition for places, and it's what we need.
It's a fairly new look Aldershot side since John Coleman has obviously gone in. How different could they potentially look from what was a well-known Bridgerton Aldershot side? Yeah,
they're starting to look like a John Coleman team. As they're solid, they don't concede too many goals, and they try not to give up too many opportunities. They're very good in transition. They have a lot of pace on the wings, but a lot of quality with it. They're very good from restarts and have scored goals from it in previous weeks. We know that it's going to be a different test for what we've posed at the weekend, but at home we're full of confidence in the way that we're playing. The pitch is incredible here. The ground staff do a great job of getting the pitch so it's slick and we can play and move the ball very quickly, which at the weekend probably stopped us a little bit of overloading in the way that we want to. But it's going to be a tough game. They've only lost by single goals in previous weeks, and they've got a lot of talent within their group.
I know we probably say it every time we face a team towards the bottom end of the table, but they've lost 7 in a row in the league on bad form. However, is these always the kind of opponents that are almost tricky to play at this stage in the season when they've got a point to prove and they'll want to stop the rot?
I always look at teams like this that have the quality within their team, and they won games consistently last season with the same squad, bar a few. It's going to turn at some point in the games that we've watched of them and researched them. They're close, and they probably deserve to probably turn a couple of those losses into draws, and even a couple of the losses into wins in the way that they've played within those games. They're in that rut at the minute that they're on the wrong end of a lot of results for me in the games that I watch. So we've just got to make sure that we're on it, and we're solely focused on ourselves, and we're not on the wrong end of a result here.
I'm coming into a game like this with a team fighting for every point in their battle, obviously towards the bottom. How crucial is our focus and our mindset in a game like this?
I think the biggest thing is going into every game is your mentality, and I think our group has that mentality that every game, first and foremost, we've got to make sure that we outwork the opposition and run all over them, and play with the intensity that we've been playing with, and then the quality and stuff like that will come.
And obviously as well, prior to this game, we've had a bit of a midweek break, no midweek games. How beneficial has that been to getting more time on the training pitch and work with the lads a bit more closely than we've had in recent weeks, where it's been Saturday, Tuesday, for almost 2 months?
It's been really pleasing that we've got a few weeks coming up now where we've got clear weeks to kind of reset the lads, because they've played a lot of minutes in a short space of time, and it takes its toll on you. And I've said it all along, when you're winning games of football, you want the next game to come quickly. So the lads are excited and couldn't wait for the next game. But for us as a management team and the medical team as well, it's been really good to be able to work on the training field tactically, but deload the lads a little bit as well, and take the load off their legs.
Thanks for your time, Stuart.
Cheers, thank you.